Hello, this is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Feed the Beast Plus Industrial City episode 65, I believe. And I finally got enough stuff to build my aviary, so we'll start out the episode doing that. I had to go to 2 isn't enough and 3 is too much for handling my sewage. So I had to expand my solar farm, and I basically used a wrench to turn one of these off and on. But I got more string and seeds than I could shake a stick at. And I'll show you in a little bit here my grocery store. I'm really proud of my grocery store. Okay, I think we're going to stick the aviary here. So we get out our aviary bricks. And I already got my bees for it. And this is 9 by 9, though you can make special bricks for it to do more stuff, which we will probably do here. And I'm still not producing enough oily cones for my taste, so. Okay, you build that, and then you put slabs on top. And in a little bit, there we go. And the inside's basically the same as you're already used to. We'll go ahead and put our bee, Oily Princess, in there. And I forgot one part, but we'll get that in a minute. So we're going to go ahead. If I did this right, I'm only going to need 4 pipes. And that should do what I need. I'll need to get a gate for that. Let's go get one of those. Whee! My wood farm's doing a little slower because I ran out of the fertilizer, but that's okay because I'm getting more wood than I can possibly need. I got like 2 barrels full of charcoal. So I really need to build another furnace for using charcoal. What did I come here for? Oh, over here. I really love my quantum leggings. Okay, so we need one of these. Now we'll do the giant hop leap there. Doop. Okay. Put our gate here. And we'll tell it I didn't realize we had all those new gates. And that should be an oily cone. Oh, this bee's a slow worker. I didn't notice that. So let's see, I have another oily bee around here somewhere. See if we have one that's a fast worker. We'll swap them out. Unweary. Oily. Are you a fast worker? Doom. Fast, long, yep. We're going to swap bees here. Get rid of our slow worker, put our fast worker in there. Looks like the fast worker is almost dead. And then we'll go ahead and put this one in here so we can get it to break out in the drones. I was getting basically all my princesses to, or all my queens that I had built up to turn back into princesses. And chunk error. I'm getting a lot of those all of a sudden. I don't know why. Okay. There we go. And this should be oily drones. Okay. And we'll wait for this other bee to die out, and then we'll turn it into a fast producer too. Okay, I want to show you something neat. Ah! Tree grew in my way. Another one. They're out to get me. You may notice a new building here. It's just a simple wooden building with, I painted red with blue floors. And this is what I wanted to show you. This is my store. Basically, these are shells from Bibliocraft, I believe it is. And the pipes keep them stocked. It has 4 slots. I'm only using 2 in each one. It fills in the front ones first. But it keeps like a certain selection of stuff. So if I want steak, I go here and right click on the steak. And I get 8 more steak. And then it will automatically repopulate the steak. All well and good. It's not very fast, but it does work. So I built that off camera just as a test. So this is going to be my store for my city. I will expand the products it serves later. I got lots of room to do that, but I thought I'd show that. And there you see, my steaks are repopulated. So, and this is my bad food. But I got almost all the food I could make. I got pumpkin pie, honey bread, potatoes. Right now I only have cooked because I had stuff auto cooking. I will probably change that to add raw as well. Okay. So let's go. Now that we've got that basic building, I want to build a couple add-ons for it. I basically need 27 aviary blocks to build one, and I'm up to 8 or 9, and probably have enough to build a few more. And let's see if we got any more royal jelly in our system, or pollen. Pollen's the thing that's really limiting me. We got 10 pollen, so what I do is I order 10 pollen. Then I order 10 royal jelly, which I also don't have much of. Then I order 20 wax. And then I order 30 wood. That way it balances out and I don't have tons of extra resources. And I haven't, did I show this? I'll show you that in a second. I have an semi-auto system for producing those now, so. And all these resources will give me 10. Of these, and I need 8 to build a aviary. So this is like 3 more here. So I'll have enough to make almost 4 more. So you can see why it took a while. But let's go ahead and eat something. What we're going to do next is we're going to take one of these aviary blocks, And we're going to turn it into a frame housing, which means I need gold electron tubes. So I'm going to need 5 gold and 2 redstone and 3 iron. So 5 gold, 3 iron, and 2 redstone. And then we're going to have to take it to the building to show you the thing I wanted to show you. So, okay. Boom. Over here, I built a new machine, which basically keeps this full of seed oil. I'm using flax seeds because I have so much more than that than regular seeds. So, and basically, this pipe here keeps the flax in it. It's just a normal supplier. And then I have a crafting pipe, which turns a wax crystal into a seed oil crystal whenever I need it. And then over here, I have a carpenter that I always keep 1 seed oil compost in, and 64 wood that I go in here every once in a while. I grab my 64 impregnated sticks, and it automatically makes me another 64. So, like I said, semi-automated. Now we need to change this temporarily. To make our golden tubes. And then we need to set this back for our automated system. And there we go. Now I can make my frame thing. To the workshop. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And that brings our frame housing. I don't know if that does 1 frame or 3 frames. So we'll go ahead and get 3 frames here from our system. Basically, I just keep this stocked with the impregnated and string, which I have more than enough of, and make them frames as I need. And let's go sleep. Okay, that looks good. So let's go ahead and break this. And then put this in. Let it rebuild. Okay, 1 frame housing basically lets you put in 1 frame. Good to know. So if I want to put in 3, I'm going to have to build 2 more of those, which means more gold tubes. And that, I'm not sure at this point it's worth it. And let's see if my bees that I was getting here. And nothing in there. So we're going to resume this back. Haha, I dodged you, tree. Only in Minecraft can you actually have trees run into you. And I don't know why I went in the store, because I'm used to it being the last building. So we'll go in here, and we should have our fast productivity one. We're going to stick our queen in here to hopefully get fast productivity. Oh, except I should probably identify him first. It got fast that time, but we'll make sure it stays fast by just making it fast on both sides. Okay. And then we'll put these two bees in here, along with those. And then we'll stick our Rocky Princess over here in our chest of princesses. Oops. The bees don't auto stack, so I'm always having to go in and manually clean up the bees, which is a pain. Though I did have the bees I don't have going into these chests. I don't know why I'm getting those in. I put a new tube in here, which I'll show you in a second here. Okay. Basically, I set this as all drones go into here. This is my indexer, which has unlimited amounts of bees it can store. And basically stuff that isn't specifically set for these, which I will probably reset soon, so the bees go into here. So I don't have them, so it just puts them all in there, and then I can grab handfuls. And I have some bees that automatically go into my gene pool, some types that I just have so much of. Another thing I have is this. It's not makes the exploding noise, means it's overloaded, but it doesn't stack the bees. But the bees seem to like go into some ether space until you get so many that they start making exploding noises, which is why that exploding noise you sometimes hear. So I'll go through and stack the bees, because it will process an entire stack at once. And I'll stick some in there. And then basically I'll let it help it get through the backlog that way by bunching the bees up. Also, I don't remember if I showed this. I'm sort of doing a show things. My energy stores normally only take 100 out at a time, and this setup can use 175 at a time. So what I do is I have two come out, so they each can do 200. So this one keeps charged, and then this one charges that one, and then there's over at the steam plant and that. When I'm not running it, I produce more power than I need, so everything charges up. But when I'm running all these machines, I will quickly run it out. So now let me find an oily bee. YouTube. Oily. Let's try that one. Well, I guess I don't actually need an oily bee, because I'm just going to put it back in the one where we already have the high producing bees. So you can go back in here. Actually, what you have to do is right click. Shift right click and they go in. Unfortunately, it will go into there if there's not room. Like that. Which means they don't get identified, which is fine. Okay, let's go put our bee back, and then we'll start on our next project. Yee. Okay, which of these did I have the bee in? There it is. Hopefully that will get enough of the oily propolis going that I can actually keep up. I'm still not keeping up with my oil needs. But I haven't got any bees that have fastest. I've only got fast. I missed this hole when I was patching holes. I actually patched a bunch of holes. Yeah, as you can see here, my fuel tank is slowly dropping. So my bee production isn't producing enough oily propolis. Since there's nothing coming into the system, we'll turn that off because that's fully charged. Okay. Let's take a short break and I will figure out what I'm going to do next, which I think I know what it is. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I think I changed my mind about what I'm going to do. I want some better lighting, so we're going to go ahead and work on that. So we're going to put down a craft packet maker and a stamper, and we're going to fill this with paper. And okay, I thought I knew how to use this. Am I using the wrong one? Nope. Okay. I think I put... Let me look here, because I'm not sure exactly how I'm supposed to get this to work. Because this is the packet maker, isn't it? Looks like it. Okay. And we put a diamond there. Well, we need to make a diamond block. Let's do that first. And because I have GregTech, I think I have to use a compressor to do that. Hey, one diamond block. Ah, let me out, let me out. Okay. So, put a diamond block there. Whoops. And then in the corners, we put obsidian. That's not what I wanted. Now I need to get more obsidian. I know I have tons of it. There it is. More obsidian, please. Come on, you can do it. I guess you already did. Okay. So now we have a finished product. We should be able to put it in here. And we get our 18 diamond shards. Yay! Now I think I need another piece of obsidian if I'm correct. I think it's obsidian. Oh, nope, it's nether brick. Fortunately, I think I have nether brick. Nether brick. Nether brick. In fact, ultimately I'm going to need that to make a furnace, which I will probably do in the very near future now that I've started down this course. And there's our nether brick. And in theory, I just take a diamond shard and another brick, and I get a raft igniter. Yay! Now that I have my raft igniter, now I want to build a raft light. So let's see what we need for that. Build a raft lamp. Ooh, I need dark iron, that's right. Dark iron ingots. Now let's skip right to, I think I can make a dark iron furnace. Let's go ahead and make one of those. Or a raft furnace, or whatever they call it. Otherwise I just have to make some iron blocks and Now let's make some iron blocks. Do this the hard way for the time being. And we should be able to throw this into the compressor. Make ourselves some iron blocks here. Go outside someplace. Let's go sleep. I want to do raft stuff in the dark. Okay. Let's go out here away from most everything. And set down our blocks. And the strange fire should spread. And I get ready to put out the normal fire here in a little bit. Okay, now I should be able to mine this. And now I got blocks of dark iron. What do I do with blocks of... How do I get black iron ingots out of it? Oh, I just craft it. Okay. And there we got our black iron. So let's go and work on our raft lights again. 32. So I also need 2 silver, another igniter, and 2 glass panes. So, well, I think I can just use the lighter because I think it's reusable. So 2 glass panes and 2 silver. I don't know why I was being followed by a piece of flint. I'm used to being followed by eggs, but not pieces of flint. Okay. Yep, I thought so. It uses it like that. And now I have my first raft light. Let's go ahead and put it down in here for the moment. Now we can get rid of the torches. Okay, I think we're good there. And I think at this point we'll call it an episode. And that, in future episodes, I think we're going to do some Thaumcraft finally. And that, other than that, I don't really have a plan at this point. But I seldom do. So, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or leave a comment. I appreciate both, and likes do help me get more views, which I appreciate. And if you dislike, leaving a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying what you dislike. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun Minecrafting!